For decades, there has been a debate between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. It is the greatest rivalry in sports history. But many will tell you that they are equal. They'll say you should stop comparing them and just enjoy their greatness. However, I'm about to prove them wrong. Because when one player becomes the first in football history to break the 1,300 career goal contributions mark and does it in over 100 fewer games than his biggest rival, you can't call it a tie. One is miles better than the other. And in this video, we'll see who exactly. Starting with the math. Until now, Lionel Messi played 1,139 games, scoring 898 goals and providing 407 assists. Cristiano played 1,312 matches, in which he scored 965 goals, alongside 261 assists. Now, for as long as I can remember, fans said that Ronaldo was the greater goal scorer. He has more goals, so that has to be true. However, when you analyze the stats, you realize that in reality, things are completely different. Ronaldo has more goals because he played more games. He is 2 years older than Messi and as such, 2 years deeper into his career. But even despite that, Messi has the better ratio when it comes to goals per game. Messi 0.79, Ronaldo 0.74. Then minutes per goal, which means how much time it takes for one player to score. Messi 104.3 minutes, Ronaldo 111.2 minutes. It takes longer for Ronaldo to score goals, but we are not done. Messi is also more effective at scoring. Since 2009 and 2010, Ronaldo took 3,447 shots in the UCL and the league. Messi took 3,139. Messi scored with every 5.45 shots, Ronaldo with 6.43 shots. At least Ronaldo is better at scoring long shots. Remember that goal against Arsenal or Porto? You might think, but even here, Ronaldo loses. In his entire career, Messi has scored 106 goals outside of the box. Ronaldo only 72. Messi is without a doubt the better goal scorer. The only thing Ronaldo has over Messi is goals with headers, 156 compared to Messi's 30. Still, it's without a doubt 1-0 for Leo. But what about playmaking? Here we have an even bigger difference. We established earlier that Messi has more assists despite playing in less games. But that's not the only playmaking stat we will focus on, because when it comes to key passes, Messi has 2,038, Ronaldo 1,299. Messi also created 579 big chances in his career, Ronaldo only 252. Messi is again more effective in this aspect, as he needs 71.7 minutes per goal contribution. Ronaldo needs 87.5. It's another point for Messi, who makes it 2-0. Now, who is more athletic between the two? Even though both are physically fit and both worked extremely hard, Ronaldo has been the image of fitness for a very long time. He got more muscles, he is faster without the ball, he can jump higher, he is stronger, taller, and overall more athletic. It is a clear point for Ronaldo, and now it's 2-1. Now, another point Ronaldo fans make about Messi is that he couldn't do it outside Barcelona. Ronaldo proved himself in Portugal, England, Spain, and even Italy. No matter the team, Ronaldo always performed and scored. He was always capable of adapting. Messi, on the other hand, failed. When he joined PSG, he couldn't win the Champions League, and his stats there were far from his best. With that being said, he still won the World Cup while he was at PSG, and now, with Inter Miami, he took them from the worst team in the MLS to league winners. Even so, you can't take away the league titles and Champions League trophies with two different teams from Ronaldo. We have to respect his achievement. And so, with a point going to Ronaldo, it's 2-2. One more argument that always seems to go in Ronaldo's favor is how clutch he is. Many say that he is clinical when his team needs him the most, while Messi can't handle the pressure in finals and fails, just like in the 2016 Copa America final. But is that true? Well, Messi played in 51 finals, Ronaldo in 40. In those 51 finals, Messi scored 35 goals and gave away 17 assists. Ronaldo, on the other hand, scored 22 and provided 2 assists. Messi also needs 134 minutes per goal and 91 minutes per goal contributions in finals. Ronaldo Ronaldo 144 minutes per goal and 134 minutes per goal contribution. Messi is clear in overall finals, but in the Champions League knockout rounds is where CR7 shines, as he has 67 goals compared to Messi's 49. Ronaldo was always the hero to drag Real Madrid in the UCL. What about the World Cup though? Well, this is where it gets humiliating. In the World Cup knockout stages, Messi has 5 goals with 6 assists in 12 games. Ronaldo in 8 games has 0 goals and 0 assists. 2 out of Messi's 5 goals came in a World Cup final. Eyes might deceive you, but stats clearly show that Messi is the more clutch player. 3-2 for Messi. Okay, now surely in the Champions League Messi is losing, because Ronaldo is Mr. Champions League. So how's that looking? In the Champions League, Ronaldo has 140 goals, the most by any player. He also has 42 assists, which is again the most by any player in the UCL. He did that in 183 appearances. Messi has less goals, 129, and less assists, 40, but also less appearances, 163. And here comes the unbelievable part. Even in the Champions League, Messi has a better goals per game ratio than Ronaldo, 0.79 compared to 0.77. But wait, it gets better. Messi also has the better minutes per goal ratio and minutes per goal contribution. And to add the icing on the cake, Messi has 75 Man of the Match awards in the Champions League compared to Ronaldo's 44. And Leo also has a higher average match rating, 8.23 compared to Ronaldo's 7.75. Sure, Ronaldo overall has the better stats, but that's only because he played more. Even in the Champions League, Messi was the more effective footballer. 4-2 for Messi. We move on to a very interesting metric when it comes to debate, the eye test. This is simply judging someone's ability solely on watching them play. No stats, no data, only using your eyes. Therefore, this is a very subjective matter. So allow me to be subjective. Ronaldo was really entertaining in his Manchester United days. Step overs, unmatched speed, and insane turns. However, since his arrival to Real Madrid, he transformed into a more clinical winger or striker. Many will point out to his knee injury in 2014 that forced him to change his playing style. But even before that, he was always focused on scoring more goals. Messi, on the other hand, has always been magical. He played football in a way that everyone wanted to replicate it, but never could. He took the ball from the center of the pitch and dribbled past everybody. Oftentimes, he left defenders traumatized, sitting on their butt, wondering how the hell did he keep the ball. With time, Ronaldo evolved into a player that has the best positioning skills in the world. He stays in the box, waits for the ball and scores. And he's so damn good at it. Messi though has never changed. Defenders still chase him and try to kick him down because they have no other way. And he is still unfazed. I'm sorry, but if anyone picks Ronaldo over Messi in the eye test, they don't know ball. 5-2 for Lionel Messi. At the same time, we can't forget about longevity and peak. Ronaldo is 41 years old and he is still killing it in Saudi Arabia. But it's not only that, this guy simply doesn't age. He looks as good as he did when he was only 30 and he is not slowing down. Cristiano is on course to break the record for the most goals scored in history, eyeing that 1000 goals milestone. He is a freak of nature. No one did that past their 30s. He is now, I repeat, 41. And to make this sound even more insane, there is a famous hypothetical scenario about Ronaldo. Let's say you go pro and play for 20 years as a striker. During that time, you scored 440 goals, and you are already a legend. More goals than Benzema, Ronaldo Nazario, Marco van Basten, and the same number of goals as Cristiano Ronaldo. But wait, Ronaldo has double the amount of those goals. You see, you equaled Ronaldo's goal tally in his 20s. But there is one player with more goals than you, who has 441 goals. It's Ronaldo again. in his 30s. He played your career twice. That's how long-lasting he really is. In Messi's case, he also has great longevity, but he can't compare to Ronaldo. So it's a point for Cristiano, 5-3. And now, who reached a higher peak? And in this case, it's Messi in 2012. It's not even close. He scored 91 goals, breaking every single goal-scoring record there was. That year, he set a bar that no human being will ever touch again. Ronaldo's best was 69 goals in a year, but from January until December in 2012, Messi scored 8 goals per month non-stop. Mathematically, he scored 1 goal every 4 days for an entire year. Football has summer breaks, international breaks, and travel days. We will never know how the hell he actually did that. Point for Messi, and it's 6-3. But now, to finally settle this debate, after so many years, we have to look at the ultimate category: trophies and individual awards. Who is objectively the more successful player of all time? And you won't believe how far apart these two are when it comes to this metric. Well, Ronaldo has more Champions League titles, 5 to Messi's 4. Ronaldo also has more Club World Cup trophies, 4, and Messi has 3, but that's about it. Messi has more league titles, domestic cups, super cups, trebles, senior international team trophies, and so many more. Messi is also the most decorated player ever with 47 trophies. Ronaldo only has 34. But you might say, these are team achievements, you can't judge a player's success based on that. Therefore, we move on to individual awards. And here it gets absolutely ridiculous. Messi has 8 Ballon d'Ors, Ronaldo has 5. And okay, let's say it's an irrelevant award, but then Messi has more European golden shoes, an award solely based on the amount of goals scored in a season. Messi has more golden shoes, 6-4, against the so-called greatest goal scorer in history. Leo also has more FIFA World Player of the Year awards, 8, and Ronaldo has 5. Messi has 2 FIFA World Cup golden balls, Ronaldo has 0. And I could go on forever. You get it. Messi has more significant individual awards, and it's not even close. It is a very clear point for Messi, and the score is now 7-3. Which brings us to only one inevitable conclusion. If you want the best striker of all time, someone who knows how to score goals in the best way possible, you take Ronaldo. He is clutch, always in the box, knows how to score penalties, and he takes his team forward with his relentless hard work and elite character. However, if you want the best footballer of all time, there is no one like Lionel Messi. He scores like a striker, passes like a midfielder, dribbles like a winger, and he also wins you matches. The truth is, there was never really a debate. Messi didn't need the World Cup to become the greatest, he just needed it to silence the media. Fans will always entertain the argument, no matter what happens. But in this video, the raw numbers and the overall statistics have shown us once and for all who is actually the greatest of all time.